me unload my goddamn truck instead of fucking helping. Like, what kind of men are y'all? That shit blows me.
I'm quite literally rolling around in horse shit. I just wish someone would pull.
If you chose to become a truck driver, then you should expect that sometimes you'll have to unload things by yourself. You won't always have help. But today, I found some crazy clips of women saying they don't need men, and trust me, you don't
want to convince myself. I don't need a man to do this. I can do it myself. This is 60 pounds, by the way, 60. I don't want to listen. Where's I? Whoa. Nuh-uh. Absolutely. Okay. I'm drenched in sweat. Okay, guys. Yeah. I actually do need a man.
see. This woman looks like she's struggling all the time, like pushing something heavy uphill forever. Honestly, it takes courage to admit you need help, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Better than women.
She's kidding.
No, I'm not. They provide for us, and we must obey them.
I'm a feminist. I always have been. I always will be. Shoveling is a man's job. I am a feminist who believes that a woman can do anything that a man can. All people of all genders can do all things. But men, it's your job to shovel.
A bit strange because she is contradicting herself just seconds into the video. Based on her own logic, things don't really make sense.
A man. I've never said that I was strong or independent. Do I need a man to satisfy my needs? If you know what I mean? No. Most of them aren't good at that anyway. But I do need a man to support me financially. And when I married my ex-husband and he said his vows to me, he said, "Till death do us part." Marriage is a legally binding contract as well. So in our vows, he said he was going to provide for me until death do us part. And guess what? We're both alive. So by law, my ex-husband should be paying my bills. Do you understand? That's why we're going to court, because he's saying he should not be responsible for my bills anymore since we are no longer married. And I said, that's not what the marriage certificate said. It said, "Till death do us part." But you know, even when I was married to him, he still never really satisfied my needs, which is probably why we ended up getting a divorce.
This woman says she doesn't need a man for anything, but at the same time, she expects her ex-husband to pay for her life forever. That clearly doesn't match.
Need men.
Do women need men? No. We don't need y'all.
I do. I need my man. Baby, I need my man.
Okay. Why don't you need men?
What do I need a man for? To do what?
Everything.
Okay, why do you need a man?
Because we was created to be soft and nurturing. We ain't created to be working hard. We need a man. I need a man. I need my man.
I mean, I got a man, but I don't feel like I need him. But I like him around.
More than
like men need women more than we need them.
These two women have very different opinions. The last one said men can't do anything, but that doesn't really seem true.
Putting cargo at a warehouse. She was doing the work alone while a group of men stood around outside, walking, watching, not helping.
Because y'all are watching me unload my goddamn truck instead of helping. Like, what kind of men are y'all? That shit blows me.
To her, it didn't feel like job duties. It felt like being stared at, ignored, and treated like a show instead of a worker. She said it was uncomfortable and disrespectful. But the comments exploded immediately. A lot of people fired back and said, "This is the job you signed up for. Unloading is part of being a driver. No one stopped you. No one forced you to do it alone. Not helping doesn't mean they owe you anything. Others went even harder and said, equality doesn't mean people jump in and do your work for you. If you can do the job, you do the job. So now that's the real argument. Is this about disrespect, or is it about work boundaries? Was she being treated unfairly, or did she turn "no one helped me" into a gender issue?
It's not very common to see female truck drivers, most are men. But if you choose this job, you should know what comes.
Talk about some of the rules that I have for the men in my life. I will not drive a man anywhere. If we're going somewhere together, he can come pick me up. If I have to drive myself there, then I'm just going to go somewhere alone. I don't pay for anything for a man. I won't pay for dinner. I won't pay for movie tickets. I won't pay for gifts. I do not buy anything for a man. If I'm going to pay for my own dinner, I'm going to eat it alone. I would much rather eat my dinner by myself. The fact that I'm allowing him to be in my presence. If I go to dinner with a man, I expect for him to pay for my dinner for me. I don't give men my phone number. I don't give men explanations. I don't give men straight answers. I don't answer most of men's questions. I require men to ask the question over and over and over again for me to identify whether or not they're actually serious about wanting to know the answer and to know more about why they want to know the answer. Sometimes men ask questions just as an ego validation to get you to answer them. Let's talk about some of the rules that I have.
Everyone has their own preferences, and she can act how she wants. But honestly, most men probably wouldn't stay if they see this kind of attitude and unrealistic expectations.
Guys, look how flat my tire is. I literally rolled into this gas station. Also, don't know what I'm doing. Wait, I think it's working. To be honest, I don't think anything's happening, so thank God my dad's 20 minutes away. Daddy to the rescue!
No amount of air will fix that tire. It looks like it got damaged badly, maybe from nails. Still, at least she tried.
100,000 women went on strike today in Iceland to demand gender equality. The entire population is 370,000. So over 25% of the population went on strike. And I have some crazy news for you. The economy did not come to a stop, and it continued as normal. The only memo I got was that HR departments were getting no complaints for the 24 hours that the women were on strike. And men were writing that they were really sorry women didn't get gender equality, but I heard one CEO said it was nice to finally get some shit done.
This video kind of shows the idea of protesting. So I went on a date.
He didn't come. He asked for the bill, and in French he said 2 bills. And then so they came, and I was like, if someone says, I want to take you out, then I want to be taken out, which means to me to pay and whatever. So we did that. I paid, and it's fine. And then after I was honest, and I just said it, like, I don't know, because I said, like, yeah, I thought you were going to take me out, and like, to me that means pay. And then suddenly his English wasn't so good anymore. When he was like, I don't understand what you mean. I was honest and like, whatever, what else do I have to lose? I just want to be honest because there's a way that I want to be treated. And like, I might as well just tell someone, like, what else do I have to lose? I don't know. And then like afterwards he was like, next time I'll pay. Like unprompted, he said that after we were having another conversation. I said, okay. And then he said, are you free this week? And I said, yeah. And then I texted him after and I'm like, I had a nice time, thanks. And then he read it and didn't respond. And it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, I'm just tired of... I'm happy I was honest. But like, I just like want to
Seems like the man wasn't as interested as the woman. No matter who you are, you should always be ready to pay on a date because you never know what might happen.
I've got to get up the stairs. I've given up, and I messaged Dad and said I can't get up the stairs by myself, and his message back was no shit, don't lie.
If she keeps trying to move that mattress upstairs, it's probably not going anywhere until someone else.
Dumbest shit that women agreed upon in life, in history, is coming together and fighting for women's rights to work. That was the most dumbest decision ever. Working is slavery.
I just want to say whoever fought for women's rights to work, count your days. I don't think the entire agenda of all women wanted this at all.
It's only 8:45 on a Wednesday, and I'm already ready to fight the woman who fought for women to work. I don't remember asking her to do that. I don't remember wanting to work. I still don't want to.
I don't know, y'all. I don't think we should have voted for women's rights to work. I mean, I know back then it was a different time, but like, can we re-vote for right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to work.
I think women having to work, hear me out. I think women having to work should be illegal. I think women should be giving a $10,000 stipend a month.
I know where that $10,000 check would come from. Maybe the government? But honestly, that idea doesn't really make sense and wouldn't work long.
Feminist man, I think that toxic masculinity is so destructive for our culture.
Cheers to that.
Right?
I wish all men were feminists like you. It's so refreshing.
All right, here's that check for you, sir. How dare you assume that because I'm a man that I'm going to be paying for this whole dinner? Women are fully capable of paying for themselves.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to split the bill between you two then?
Actually, why don't we do this so we can really drive this point home for you, because you're giving me very misogynistic vibes. Leave the entire bill and she will pay for the entire thing because she is a strong, independent woman who does not need a man to provide. As a feminist woman, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I guess.
In that case, here's the check, ma'am. I'm sorry. Okay.
Canceled. I cannot believe how toxic that guy was.
Right, so toxic. Oh my god, this is expensive.
Oh, you got it. Give me a push.
Are you gonna help me?
Absolutely not. As a feminist man, I don't want to imply that you can't defend yourself just because you're a woman.
Are you serious right now?
Just capable of defending yourself as a man.
Alright, this. I'm dating a
I can't lie, that skit was funny. But at some points, it didn't really make sense. Anyway, you definitely don't want to miss the last clip.
Trying to get this bottom thing off my car. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm trying to get this off, and I need a screwdriver to take it off. And I just wish someone would pull over and help me, because I don't know what to do. Oh, someone just pulled over. No way. Thank you so much.
I gotta say it, guys. This woman's reaction is how most independent women would react. And I know I might get a lot of hate for saying it, but this proves men's points when they roll their eyes at women that say, I don't need no man. Because sure, when things are going well for you and you're not running into any issues, you're not stranded on the side of the road with your car falling apart. Of course, you can be a little overconfident in what you're capable of handling. But don't forget that one, the reason why your life is pretty easy is because of men. And two, the second your life becomes not so easy.
Really understand the first woman's reaction. She was lying on the ground and overreacting about something small with her car. It's really not that serious. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts. See you in the next one.